Hi, this is Philippe from Florida Custom Merch with another podcast. And this one is about a subject we feel is, uh, it seems to me, too often overlooked and yet so important. We travel quite a bit and we've gone to quite a few hotels, and no matter where, what the brand was, or whether it was a luxury hotel or, a more basic hotel. One thing we found to be lacking or not easy to address was tipping the housekeeping staff. And it seems to me that the housekeeping staff, it should make it easier to make sure that they get a tip, and also even better than that, to make sure that the particular individual who you felt rendered amazing service received that tip. So we wrote this article and made it into this audio podcast, and hopefully, this will help, at least from our standpoint, and I'm sure there's other ways that it can be helped, but this is what we know. We know custom merch, and whatever we can do to help uh, hotels and the staffs and particularly the housekeeping staff and people who deserve to get a tip, we'd like to do using what we know, which is custom merch. So improving tipping practice for housekeeping staff can really be enhanced with using branded merch, something subtle that prompts guests while maintaining the hotel's high standards of hospitality. So here are some ideas for branded merch. All right, first one is branded tip envelopes. Now, this one seems so obvious. That's the one that I personally thought of so many times. There was an envelope there. You put a name on it. You pick up the name of the individual who you felt should receive the tip. Or if you don't have a preference as to who the person is, um, just have an envelope there, and it should be branded. It placed in the guest room, and it's a nice, very polite reminder for guests to consider tipping. The envelopes can have a message about the importance of tipping, like a cute, funny message or a serious message, and for the exceptional service that was rendered, and a space for the guests to write a little note, and if they want to write their name too. Another one is branded stationery with tipping guide. This one is a bit more involved, but it's also very nice. A small booklet or a card with a hotel branded stationery that include a brief guide on tipping etiquette. Believe it or not, some people don't know that they should, or they can tip the housekeeping staff. It can be placed on the desk or on the bedside table, detailing how tips can be left and suggesting the amount for various services. That's pretty common in the restaurant industry, actually. Costume door hangers. That's like so easy. Designing a door hanger. We have those. We also have the other things you just mentioned. Designing door hangers with the hotel brand printed on them. It includes a discreet reminder about tipping the housekeeping staff. These can be hung on the inside of the guest room door to ensure that the guests will see them regularly. An information card in a welcome pack, include a hotel branded information card in the welcome pack. Sometimes we get like a little brown bag or something more specific, like a branded bag with gifts in it, or with just water and cookies. We can talk about that too, actually. We think that should be improved. It's just, and cookies are very nice, it's appreciated, but not everybody eats cookies, and the water is, I don't know, it seems that could be improved. But anyway, going back to the tipping, um, a welcome pack or a folder provided to guests upon check-in The card can highlight the exceptional service provided by the housekeeping team and suggest ways to leave a tip, including mentioning specific employees. There we go. Branded gratitude envelopes with a QR code. Create a hotel branded envelope with a QR code that guests can scan using their phone and leave a digital tip directly to the housekeeping staff. That's so easy to do, so advanced, so simple, and the guests can even take it with them if they're not ready, or if they don't have their payment information with them, they can scan the code and tip later. This is especially useful for guests who also do not carry cash. The envelope can explain how the tip will be distributed among the staff, or if it's done more specific, the QR code can have the website that the QR code takes you to. The web form can have a space for entering a specific employee's name. Branded thank you note. Provide hotel branded thank you notes in the guest room with a small section that encourages guests to leave a tip for exceptional service. These notes can be personalized by the housekeeper, adding a personal touch that might prompt a tip. As a matter of fact, we actually have a hotel who did order a sticky note, like the sticky notes, and they were left behind after the room was clean, or when the room was prepared before the guests entered the room for the first time. There was a little sticky note there with the first name of the housekeeper, which made it easier to tip. So anyway, costume tent cards. Place hotel branded tent cards on the nightstand or the bathroom counter with a gentle reminder about tipping. These can include a brief message about how tips can make a big difference to the housekeeping staff, and they really can. I mean, even if it's at $1, and considering how many guests a hotel has per day, they can really accumulate every month for the housekeeping staff. Digital reminder on in-room tablets. For room equipped with in-room tablets, hotels can incorporate digital reminder or pop-ups about tipping etiquette and options for leaving digital tips. The tablet interface can be branded and designed to be unobtrusive yet informative. So we don't do tech stuff, at least not digital tech stuff. We do tech stuff, but not digital. So that is something beyond what we can do, but it's a great way to make sure that the right person and that the housekeeping staff gets that well-deserved tip. Personalized service cards. The housekeeping staff can leave hotel-branded service cards after cleaning the room with their name and a little thank you note. This personal touch can remind guests to leave a tip for the specific employee who provided the outstanding service. All right, how to implement all this? So, of course, we can help you with that. This is just a little helper, okay? It's not everything. And again, we're here to help you with that to make sure that it works for you, for your hotel, for your brand, and for your housekeeping staff. So the design and messaging. You have to ensure that all branded materials are designed to blend seamlessly with your hotel's brand image. The messages should be polite and appreciative, emphasizing gratitude for excellent service. It needs to be able to be seen. Place the items, whatever they are, the reminders for the tipping, in a prominent location within the guest room where they are easily noticeable but not intrusive or over-intrusive. Consistency. Implement these reminders consistently across all your properties to build a uniform guest experience and establish a culture of recognition for the housekeeping staff. We cannot overemphasize the importance of appreciating and recognizing and the recognition of your staff and all their hard work. We cannot overemphasize that. As we all know, it is so much more expensive to find good help than it is to keep good help. By incorporating these branded merchandise items, the hotel can effectively prompt guests to leave tips for the housekeeping staff, ensuring that these hard-working employees are recognized and rewarded for their exceptional service. Again, if you need help with all this, we are happy to help, particularly when it comes to branded merch that would help the staff, your staff being recognized for all the hard work. Ask us questions. They don't cost anything. As a matter of fact, they can save you money. We don't charge for questions, and we're here to help you. Number here to reach us is 386-400-2666, or you can click on the link on the podcast that will take us to our website, and you can follow and go to the web form and send us an email or just fill out the web form. Okay. Thank you again for listening, and let's appreciate these hardworking people. Thank you.